It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Now, let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Love throwing to start us off. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Tracking 60. Go. 18. Pioneer. Go.
From the 38. He's on the move. He's going to let this go. Deep down. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's got it deep downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. And that's into the hands of Dom. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Love on 3rd and short. This one taken in by Kraft. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Wow, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. First down throw, here's Love. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Nix with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Slot man in motion right. Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers' side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Nix from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Nix. Has it down close. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 4th down, here's Love. He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Track 60. Let's go now. 19, pioneer.
Love out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buying some time right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds a man right side. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw again. Nix hits his running back. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Able to hit home, complete. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds his target, Hall. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They send the tight end in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got Watson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for Nix. He put some juice on it deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Here we go, set.
First down throw. Here's Love. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Bronco leading. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jacobs running behind center. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
19 tight. 19 tight. Track 60. Riggs.
Running back sent in motion.
18. Pioneer.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes out to the left. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Hall there to haul it in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He lost the football. Packers pick it up. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. On target to Musgrave. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Rolling left, buying some time. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Buying some time left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Able to get it to Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw again. Nix. Caught by the open man. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. Here's a reverse. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Head at the 60. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
Viking 18.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready. Come 19. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He'll get this to Samuel. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers picked up the fumble and ran it home. As that play broke big, we both thought it might go for a touchdown, Brock, but not like that.
No, how about the wherewithal? Just the poise in that moment to make the recovery. A lot of times you do get that big play in a fumble, you just jump on it, not him. He recovered it with eyes for the end zone still, and the smarts to just keep pushing forward once he secured it.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Back 60. Go.
Knicks off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Let's go.
Knicks again on 2nd and 10. He's on the move. That's completed right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Knicks looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Knicks. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Samuel comes in motion left. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.